Do you like my little brew? This is the closest thing that I have to something witchy, I suppose. I was wondering if I had like any sort of witch hat or anything I could repurpose, but nope, this is all I got. A literal cat toy. The cat's eyeballing it right now. It's like, toy for me? Toy? Yeah, for once, cat? For once, cat, it is a toy for you. Here, you can have that now. You pounced on that thing? What's up, Ninja? It's funny, I was, while I was on the starting student screen just now, I was looking at who else is streaming this game right now, and coincidentally, the artist who made my emotes is actually streaming this game right now. There's a total of 3, 5, 6 times. So there's a total of 18 people streaming this game right now, including myself. And my artist is one of them. I've never actually seen her stream a game before. Normally she's just streaming, I shouldn't say just, but normally she's streaming her art stuff. So that's a fun coincidence there. Can't block myself with it now. Opening 18 tabs to watch all 18. Oh my god. I mean, maybe not 18, but I definitely know some people who will watch like 3 to 4 VTuber streams all at the same time. And they'll claim it's like, oh yeah, I'm absorbing all of them. When one of them is in Japanese and they don't understand Japanese, like, yeah, yep, sure you do. Others, yeah, that's the idea. You watch one stream so you see what you need to do so you can backseat in the other game. That's the big game. That's the big brain. That big brain strats right there. Because there have been some times in this game. There's been a time every stream so far, I think, where I've gotten stumped on something, and I was like one step away from just being like, okay, screw it. How do I do this? Although I guess I didn't get that on Wednesday. I think we got through. No, I guess I wasn't necessarily. Well, I guess I was one step away. But yeah, the whole skeleton horse thing. I wasn't stuck there for very long, but I was getting annoyed with it. So yeah, there's been something every stream. One or a couple, I guess, housekeeping items, so to speak. First thing is, I started uploading this series to my YouTube channel, because normally I haven't been uploading my VODs to YouTube just because, like, I feel like it makes more sense if I had, like, a complete playthrough of a game. And what do you know, we're actually doing a complete playthrough of this game, which is rare for this channel. So I've been uploading the videos. However, a complication I found is because up until this stream, I have been outputting my streams at 1600 by 900 pixels, just under 1080p, just to like relieve the processing and upload load of my stream to make it smoother. Because when I first started streaming, I wasn't able to really do 1080p. But what I realized what that meant is that when I was uploading these videos to YouTube, it didn't qualify them as HD because they are below 1080p. And so they're not getting the HD encoding. And so I have to plug in my VODs into video editing software like Vegas, and then upscale them to 1080p so YouTube can actually scale it at HD. So for this stream, I changed that to be an actual output of 1080p, which does mean it's going to be a slightly heavier load on my system. It's a load that when I first started streaming, I wasn't able to do, but now I feel like I should be able to do. But if the stream quality just tanks for one reason or another, please let me know. Because that was what happened. You would get like intense art, because I can't see that on my end very well. But you'd see like some intense artifacts, pixelation on your end. Or like frame drops and things like that. So if that happens, please let me know, and I'll switch back to the 900p real quick. Second thing is I also bumped up the game volume a little bit. When I was looking through my VODs, I realized that the game volume was kind of quiet, because it's a generally quiet game for the most part, so I bumped it up. If it's too loud though, let me know. That's it. That's all the housekeeping. It's appropriate that we went over housekeeping when I have my little broom with me. Cat's going. Cat got bored of her broom. Cats get bored of toys so fast, man. I would say a good 10% of my apartment floor is just cat toys. Just random miscellaneous cat toys scattered about that my cat's just flown about, strung about, and getting gotten bored with and just left to rot. And I've been too lazy to, or not necessarily too lazy, but I just have that idea in my head. It's like, maybe she'll play with it again, and I'll just leave it out. Fool as I am. Anyways. We're back with Goody Two Shoes. Day 5. Go! What other languages I know in 5? Those are the only 2 languages I know how to say 5. And I once thought it would be a fun stream idea. Like if I ever got into Niji Sanji and I did like a super chat reading stream, or just a thank you stream with some other. I feel like a fun idea for a stream would be learning to say thank you in, I don't know, like 50 languages or something like that. Just one word, or technically 2 words, I guess, but one phrase, just thank you. How do you say thank you in like as many languages as possible? I feel like that'd be a fun stream. Okay. Anyways, that's that. We are back to Elise. We're gonna march into the town where everyone's gonna accuse us of being a witch because we cried horse. That a horse was dead when it was dead. We got our eye poked out, question mark, by a bird. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. We had our hair pulled out a bit. It's fine. And we got, for our efforts... No, that's not what I wanted. For our efforts, we quit the game. We got the tender flesh. So now I assume it's going to be the sweetest nectar. Let me check something. How's the stream health looking? Bitrate is looking stable. Good. That's what I want to see. Everything is stable. Good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, especially with this game, which isn't very graphics intensive to begin with, bumping up to 1080 shouldn't be a problem. And I imagine it won't be a problem even for more intensive games because I have a much beefier laptop and much better internet now. But yeah, I honestly probably should have bumped that up a long time ago. The streams looked okay for the most part. Do we talk to Rosemary in here before we set off? Or is she even here? Oh, she might be in the backyard. Rosemary. This flock. I don't trust that. So that sheep guided Rosemary here. It seemed like from that flashback we saw. I don't trust it. That look he gave us 2 days ago was not okay. It looked like a human face on a goat's body, which that's what creeped me out the most about it, honestly, out of anything. All right, so what's the over under of that? Have those grapes always been so red? I feel like those grapes used to be purple. Am I gaslighting myself? Maybe they have always been red. They just look, maybe it's just because it's so, I don't know. That bright red color doesn't look right to me. I was gonna say, what's the over under if we walk into the village? I'm good at gaslighting myself. life is easier if you can gaslight yourself into believing things. It's like, oh yeah, work has always been this hard. It was never easy. Self-hypnosis is a powerful skill. I'm pretty sure that's a shonen superpower in some anime, in fact. Like, oh yeah, what was a... Oh man. There was one character... Oh, it's in, Welcome Demon School Iruma-kun, that's it, yeah. The student council president's whole power is literally just self-hypnosis. Like, she self-hypnotizes herself into firmly believing without a shadow of a doubt that she's the best of the best, the top of the top, apex predator, everything she does. And so she becomes super strong because of that. Self-suggestion. Is that a hentai tag? I don't know. Don't ask me. Why would I know that, So yeah, what's the over-under that we walked into the village and everyone's got pitchforks and torches at the ready? Look, it's our friends from the other day. Does Rosa Marine even... Yeah, she doesn't even know what the deal with the crows is.
What is this?
Okay, so that one worked at least. Hey, I never said that whether one way or another was. I said go look it up yourself, basically.
Are you alright,
At least, is everything alright? This can't be good. I'd best hurry. Something I'd say was worth wondering about, Rosemarine, is how Flock lost his eye, wouldn't you say? Oh, I've always wondered about that. I suppose he must have gotten injured, or... Could have been a branch, or he might have fallen, perhaps? I mean, what other I don't think surgery exists. I guess experimentation is one possibility in this messed up world. But I would say getting injured is like 99% probably why he lost an eye, yeah? Doesn't seem he's in pain, at least. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him. I have so many questions. Such as? Why you followed me, firstly? Your hat's made of hay, that's my best guess. Oh, I'd ask him his name, too. Isn't it Flock? I was the one who thought of that. It's not really his name. He's a goat, Rosemarine. Why, he still has his own character, Elise. We're done wondering about useless things, Rosemarine. Oh, but it's so much fun, isn't it? It's my job to worry about useless things sometimes as a scientist. At least you might think it's so useless, and then you talk your idea to someone like, oh my god, wait, yeah, we should look into that. It's like, do we? Damn it, I just gave myself more work. What's my stats looking at? 2 food and 1 heart. Okay, and we got the Levukin for Muffy, right? Yeah, we have that ready, okay. Oh, I thought that cat was just a loaf of bread. It's a free loaf of bread on the ground. Granny, food for the alms for the poor. Alms for the poor. Oh, there you are. Levukin asked me to warn you two. What happened, Granny? Everyone's got pitchforks and torches. That's what I was saying. Oh, poor Apple struck a dreadful fever. Levukin and Lisbeth were up all night looking after him. Is he all right? Seems so, but after that high of a fever, I wouldn't want him frolicking about too much. Where is he now, Granny Gretel? In church, I believe. Levukin said Father Hans intends to keep watch over him today. Father Hans. Oh, it's one thing after another here in the Keeperberg, isn't it? How much money do I have? 64. I'll hold off on buying anything for now. So, I know, like, for now on, if we don't take Rosemarine honest for tasks, she'll wander about town creating trouble. But I wonder if that's, like, a guarantee that she'll do it every time, and will make her suspicion go up, or if it's just a chance. Because I'm feeling like chancing doing it without. Oh, boy. I don't think I've ever seen so many crows at once. Oh, man. When you see the crows in Japan, Ninja... Those things are massive. They're like ravens. They are huge. They're like twice the size of the crows in the US. It's insane how big they are. They are big fucking boys. Itachi crows, yeah. They can eat you? Yeah, you can offer up your tender flesh to them, just like Elise has here. I don't think Rosemarine cares. They're just crows to her. And everyone else. Say, Rosemarine, you know how to sew, don't you? Somewhat, yes. That explains it, I suppose. Explains what? Why the patches on your dress are so clumsy. We could ask Mrs. Mariel to help you, you know. Oh, but I quite like my dress. That's all right, but I'd say you deserve better. Newer clothes is all. I don't need better, Elise. This is my dress. It's been with me for years now. All these patches and tears mean something to me, you see? What does the moon-shaped one mean, then? Oh, this is from an old blanket of mine. It brings me comfort to have it with me wherever I go. It's like that, one of those things, comfort blankie. And the squares? Granny patched it up for me when I fell off a tree. I can't bring myself to part with it now that she's gone. Fine, you have your reasons. I appreciate the thought, Elise. Find out what happened. I mean, just a bunch of crows. Someone scattered feet all over the place. What else does this say? We'll be scraping bird proof off the roofs for weeks, Elma. Oh, Elise, would you take a look at this nonsense? These crows, I see. All of Kieferberg is thick and filthy with these things. I told everyone I'd seen them yesterday, Mrs. Elma. They're a pest, and Lord knows where they've come from. The wild. Oh, but they're not dangerous, I'm certain. What are you saying, lass? Of course they are. You'd best talk some sense to your cousin, Elise. She's clearly not all there, the poor... Damn! She's clearly... stupid. Damn. No more cheerful town theme. I guess first things first, let's go up to Muffy. Give her usual offering. Or maybe I should save that in case I raise my own suspicion at some point. I'd best go lend the lads a hand, Brunhild. No, Guido, please don't go. What's going on here? You don't mean you haven't seen them, do you? I've seen them before anyone else in Kieferberg, as you know. Mime, you ought to know something about this then. Oh, please stop with that nonsense, Mrs. Wilma. Those wretched things broke into the windmill, Elise. Hence why I'd best head back there, Brunhild. She's pregnant, Guido. Don't let her get worked up. I mean, you're the one working up, it seems like. They're broke into the windmill, Mr. Guido? Still our grain, the bastards. I must go, Brunhild. Can't stand here all day. Oh, Guido, what if they attack me while you're go be inside then. Go inside. Damn, you folks are riled up about a bunch of birds. Mrs. O'Dial? Don't tell me you're hiding from crows. I'm not going anywhere near those dreadful things. Oh, this is all your fault. How is this our fault, Mrs. O'Dial? You two are hiding something. I know it. Old Jokin's being taken for a fool, but I know you. Is this because of what I said yesterday, Mrs. O'Dial? All these awful goings-on. I understand it's frightening, but you can't. Oh, but these crows weren't enough. Even our children are hexed now. What are you? Shoo, shoo! Leave me be, you... Oh, Muffy's not here, actually. Okay. I wonder if I'll, like, eventually just, like, get passive suspicion. Just like, yeah, you're getting suspected just because it's a story. No use whining about it, Jacob. It's a no! But Granny... What's wrong, Mrs. Moreland? It's Apfellass. He came down with a fever last night. I've heard, yes. Do you know if he's feeling better, Mrs. Moreland? He is. It seems the fever has gone down in the morning, but... Levukin said the poor lad was delirious. Oh, please let me go see him, Granny. Absolutely not, Jacob. That's final. Where is he right now, Mrs. Moreland? In church, I've heard. Oh, I could go wait for him at the fountain. Wait for your father to come back, Jacob. I wouldn't want you to at these birds' mercy either. But Granny... This also goes for you two. Don't go near those crows, you hear? Oh, but have they hurt anyone? Lord knows they could! Everyone is so worked up about some crows. They're just crows. They've watched too much of birds, I suppose. I should have believed you last night, Elise. I suppose. Not that would have prevented anything, though. Oh, the dreadful things are everywhere! They've been circling the windmill all morning, you see. I want a pet crow. I would be a witch just to have a pet crow and a pet black cat. Not that you're gonna have a pet. What? What? I turned around, she was staring straight at me. What do you want? Circling the windmill? What for? Why, to steal our grain, Elise. Those crows are a bad omen, that's for sure. I wouldn't want to lend old Jokin's notions any weight, but we should give it some thought, I'd say. Now that's a bad omen. Oh, all the other animals that are gone in here. Oh, okay, that advances the story, hold on. Because we didn't go to the church, we should go check that out. See what it's like in there. This thing is slow. Oh, it's the shape of grapes. It looks like a dagger stabbed into the ground, actually, honestly. Can I use this fish key yet? Nope. Okay. Today is Friday. It sure is, Misa. You wouldn't catch me dead forgetting that's a Friday. Best day of the week. Right there, son. Oh wow, there's a bunch of feathers all over the place. These smell awful. Many blemished, discolored, and wrinkled apples await to be fed to the livestock. Oh, they really do be all over the place. How's it going, Misa? How's the end of your week treated ya? Or are you not gonna let me? Oh, okay. Not letting me in the church. Today and tomorrow are for me for this. Are what for you? The best day, you mean? Crow flying ASMR. I bet that exists. Yesterday I learned that there's an ASMR for pickle eating. Yeah, if that's your thing. I'll take good care of it, Father. There's nothing to see here, Elise. You'd best head back to town. You were the one that first saw these crows, weren't you, Elise? It's not as though you folks believed me when it mattered. I've said it last night and I'll say it again. You're hiding. We told the truth, Jokin. We literally told you we saw the birds. We weren't hiding nothing. It matters not, old Jokin. I'm doing really good. My new tablet arrived. My Microsoft Surface right here. Whoops. I'm not sure if I mentioned on stream that my laptop went kaputski, and so I've been without a laptop for like the past week or so. And so instead of getting a new laptop, because I realized like I don't remember the last time I've used my laptop for anything beyond reading manga and playing visual novels. That's the only two things I've used it for. And so I don't really need a traditional laptop anymore, I feel like. And so I got my first ever tablet instead. Much more portable, much easier, much less space as well. And I'm excited about it. It's my first time having a tablet. Even though it's not like an Android or an iPad tablet, which is like kind of nicer. It's more just like a computer in the form of a tablet. But I'm excited to fiddle around with it. I got it just literally today. Let's focus at the matter of... Oh, I don't know why I gave Gustav the voice. We had a fill of trouble last night, didn't we? We don't need any more yelling, that's for certain. Now, they didn't steal that much grain, folks.
You know,
How much did they steal, Mr. Gustav? About a sack in total. We got here in time to prevent the worst. Darn birds are building a nest in the oven. We ought to give it a good scrubbing later. Doesn't seem they're keen on attacking us, at least. We locked it up, but entrusted Eugen here with the key for now. I appreciate the trust. Of course, especially after all of yesterday's goings on. Because he was stolen from, or because he has no horses to steal the grain with? Who's to stand guard here, then? Before we get into that, Bernard, there's something I'd like to say. We're all well aware of what happened last night. However, we ought to stick together, folks. Now more than ever. You heard the man. Kieferbergs is what we make of it. Don't forget that. I ought to head back to church. Is Apple feeling better, Father? That's what I'm looking into, Flynn. You'd best go with Elise. The Vukin will fill you in, I'm certain. Will do, Mr. Gustav. I'm back into Genshin, but goddess, why do you have to... Oh, I think you mentioned about how you lost your account before. I'm sure Ninja could give you a few tips and tricks for Genshin. I'm wondering, Elise. Mr. Bernard said the crows are trying to make a nest in the oven. I suppose it's a cozy little nook. I don't see what's so... So there's an oven in the windmill, right? There's always been an oven in the windmill, Rosemarine. What's your... The tender flesh, Elise. Wouldn't this be a good way to prepare it? I thought we had the tender flesh. Wait, what? I thought the tender flesh was what we got last night. Maybe you could ask about town if they'd let you in.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, as in we bake the bread with the wheat we got? Is that what they're talking about? You're playing Genshin right now like a true degenerate, yep. Yeah, okay. That makes... Because I forgot we tied up black wheat with our hair. I thought it was just the hair, but we're gonna bake bread with our hair in it. Alright. Alright, cool. I suppose, but I can't think of any other way. Why don't we just ask the granny to borrow her oven? I feel like she would be much more receptive to that than trying to convince the entire village to let's use the windmill's oven. It's worth a try, I'd say. Alright, I'll see what I can find out. I'd say they snuck in through the roof, Gustav. I mean, there is a hole up there. Can you really say they broke in when there's an open window? I thought for so long Genshin would actually add in, like, real co-op content eventually, and they never did. They never did. That's one thing Tower of Fantasy has over Genshin. When did you realize the crows were in the windmill, Mr. Ludwig? Heinrich came about to collect some flour this morning. He was the one that gave alert. So you've locked it up, have you? We must keep those birds. We must keep those birds out, Elise, or they'll take our grain. Yeah, I mean, like, standing here all day doesn't seem like the right call. I know there's co-op stuff, but I mean, like, back when the game first came out, we wish that, like, we could just kind of, like, spend the whole time in co-op with each other and doing stuff. Kind of like an MMO kind of way, but that's not what that game is. It's still a single-player experience at its core. Yeah, I understand you'd like to keep guard, but isn't it a little much? Oh, wait, they're gonna think I'm trying to sneak in, though. Oh, that was the bad call. We'll be doing shifts, Elise. Gustav and Bernard are up first. I see. Do you want to stand guard with us, Elise? I hope you weren't planning on making any bread today, lass. I was, actually. I want to get some from Gretel today, Elise. Are you certain you're not leaving, Mr. Ludwig? Wouldn't be the wisest to leave it to the crows, would it? I suppose not. You can have a word with Eugen if you're that keen on baking bread today. I must say, though, why are you so insistent, Elise? I'd best go see how Apple's doing, if you'll excuse me. Yeah, that was the wrong answer. I realized at the moment I chose it, there's like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm trying to sneak in, aren't they? And sure enough. This is all people like, yeah, okay. I've already talked to people. How much sanity juice do I have? Because my sanity's also running pretty low. Yeah, I should probably buy some more sanity juice. If anything, we just want to see Velma. Oh wait, that's right, I have something I can sell. I have like the coin purse. Or a whopping 10. Oh, I do have St. Walpurga's oil. Okay, we're fine then, never mind. I don't need to buy more. Alright, so let's go ahead and use that oil now. Yeah, there we go. Wait, have I been up here? Oh yeah, this is the back alleys, okay. Just haven't been through it that way before. I guess the only new people to talk to is in front. I bet the church is open up now. Our suspicion's at 2 now, right? Yeah, okay. We haven't seen Freya anywhere, I just realized. Oh, that's a little scary how close they were to the camera just now. There's Leb. Where's Freya, though? Ah, it's nice to see you, Elise. You've heard about Apfel, I assume. I only heard he was ill, but that's all. Oh, the poor lad. I can't bear looking at his little hands. What about them, Mrs. Dorothea? It's best you hear from me, Elise, so you get the real story. You've been up all night, Lisbeth. We can tell her. Apfel is fine now, as we can see. I don't see him anywhere. But last night I was awoken by him this morning speaking nonsense. His fever was boiling him alive. We called for Father Hans and oh geez, that is really alarming and scary then. Apfel has never been so ill. I thought I'd lose him. He wasn't all there either. Kept mumbling to himself, and I don't know how, but his hands are injured. It's horrifying, and they were so bloody. It's as if they were pecked at by something. I can't explain. Oh, okay, that would explain why people are afraid of the crows then. Okay. Please collect yourself, Mrs. Lisbeth. That's right, Mrs. Lisbeth. Take deep breaths. At first I thought he caught the goat sickness somehow, but it doesn't explain his hands or what happened to my goats. You didn't really miss much story. Just the town. The crows are all over town right now, and people are freaked out by it. Oh, this is my disgrace. It's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. We're all here for you. It's all right.
You know,
What about the goats? They must have had. Oh my god! I was not ready for that. Oh my god. We didn't have to make that so viciously sudden. Cheese and crackers, my god. Oh. Take a sip of water. It must have happened while we were praying for Apfel in church. When Mrs. Lisbeth went to fetch him dry clothes, she happened upon 2 of her goats lying on the ground. They'd bled to death. Their tongues had been ripped out and their heads were severed too. Man, the creep factor is creeping up there. You can rest assured we'll help you, Mrs. Lisbeth. I shall arrange for a doctor to come as soon as possible. What am I to do with one sick goat, Father? We'll make certain you and the children don't go without, Mrs. Lisbeth. You're welcome to have supper with Finn and I any time, Lisbeth. Thank you, but I don't have strength, Dorothea. Mrs. Dorothea will look after Apfel, Mrs. Lisbeth. You'd best go home and rest for the day. Of course, Father. Thank you. Come, I'll walk you and Apfel home.
I'm sorry,
This is awful, Elise. I ought to pay them a visit later. Yeah, that was much worse than I thought it would be. Oh, I'm getting hungry. It's one thing after another, isn't it? But first things first. I ought to figure out how I'm going to get my hands on that key. You look awful, Lavukin. It's no wonder, is it? Seeing Apfel so ill, I mean, yeah, that would be very alarming. Mrs. Lisbeth said he was mumbling to himself. He was having convulsions, speaking of the witch, too. Sounds like he's been listening to too much of old Jokin's nonsense, that's what. What's up, Gilga? I think so, too. What about Apfel's hands? What was that about? I'd say he did that to himself. He was gripping his fist the entire time, so... Say Lavukin? Is this about last night, Elise? Hope your Friday's going well, Gilga. What else would it be about, Leb? I'm worried about you. They gave me a lecture is all. Mr. Gustav was very supportive of me, but Father Hans, he... Oh, that old geezer better not have... Father Hans isn't all there either, Elise. Was he ever? Elise. It's not fair, Lavukin. I came here too. Don't mention it. I did what I had to. It's not a matter of duty, Leb. I truly... It's all right, Elise. I didn't think twice, in fact. I simply did it. You're always like this, Leb. I'll do it again if need be, Elise. Lavukin. Move along now. I'll see you later. We're living out the Alfred Hitchcock Birds movie in video game form. Let's hear. So what, Okay, yeah, so we've only got work to do. Cool. Help Marlon with the chickens, help Guido chop some wood. Yeah, I'd be okay with chopping some wood, probably. Ever hear a grape coon? Is that the FF14 reference? You're gonna name the crows? Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 crows on the screen this very moment. Chop chop ninja, get naming. Get naming. Oh, now some flew off. Oh, but there's more off the screen here. Oh, I was covering that one, so there was actually 18 on the screen at that time. What is Grape Coon then, Gilga? Because the motif for this game, ironically, funnily, appropriately enough, is grapes. I don't know if you're aware of that. I don't know if you were aware of that when you said that. Pee-pee, bark, bok bok, fluffy, pecky. Oh, whoops, that's not what I want to talk to. Any luck, Elise? No, I think I've lost it, Rosemarine. Folks won't let me through at all, and Mr. Yuga won't give me the key. I see. If you could somehow prepare it in there, Elise. I know. You do have that oven in the backyard, but... That's true. Why don't you... Excuse me, got the hiccups a little bit. Why don't we use that instead, Rosemarine? No, I'd say those crows were trying to tell you something, Elise. By gathering in the woodmill, huh? They're urging you to do it, that's for certain. I don't think there's anything else I can do, Rosemarine. Is a pin? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I do know Grape Coon. Yeah. Yeah, he cheated on his spouse with a cardboard cutout of kimono friends. Yeah. That's it. Yep, I remember that now. I just needed the context of the penguin. So what about Grape Coon then? Is everything alright, Mrs. Muriel? Oh, Elise, it's so horrifying. To think this would happen to Lisbeth of all people. All on her own with 2 young children too. Oh, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I haven't seen Grun all morning. I had a word with Mrs. Lisbeth early this morning. Grun was in tears. I couldn't bear this sight. It seems they're going to be in class with Dorothea and Lavukin. I'll see what I can do for them this afternoon. Even if it's just keeping them company or entertaining Grun. Oh, I can only hope none of this misfortune gets sent my way. I should go buy some food. You think it was just a wholesome story? Oh, did you just learn about it? Is that why? God, look at all these crows. More crows for you to name, Ninja. That one's name is Bastard. That one's name is Punk. That one's name is Criminal. Alrighty, let's get some Lavukin, because I am very hungry right now. I'll still have some decent amount of cash left over. Items. Eat that. Alrighty, I'm gonna not take Rose on working with me today and see what happens. If it's guaranteed, that'll make my suspicion go up, or if it's just a chance. She doesn't even give me that much more money. She only offsets the extra bread that she takes. One can be named bread. And what about pun? The other one can be pun. Oh, I haven't had a proper night's sleep since Friday. Elise here has been sleeping like an angel, I'd wager. Messing with me first thing in the morning, are you, Mrs. Bertha? My, there's hardly need to threaten folks like that, Elise. How was that a threat, Mrs. Elma? You can tell us, Elise, there's no harm. You don't say that! You were the only one who knew about these crows. Why? Because we saw them! I don't think joking about being the witch is the right play here. I mean, yeah, we told them everything we saw already. There really is nothing else we can say. Yeah, getting catty with them's not going to help, I'm pretty sure. Mrs. Bertha's taking a liking to teasing us, Mrs. O'Dial. I suppose. Truly, Bertha, this isn't the time. Well, I'm not teasing anyone. This is a legitimate question. Doesn't matter who saw them first, Bertha. What matters is that they're here, and they're not leaving no matter what we do. This is an omen, that's what this is. Come now, O'Dial, let's get you home. Okay, good, that wasn't a good option. How you been enjoying Star Ocean, Ninja, or Gilga? Did you play the original? I never played the original Star Ocean 2, so I wouldn't be able to compare. Oh, there's Freya. Oh, can't Saturday come any sooner? This week has brought us nothing but trouble. These crows all about town, too. We ought to have believed you yesterday, Elise. Doesn't matter anymore, Mrs. Ariane. All that's keeping me in good spirits is the festival, if I'm honest. You've heard about Apfel, Elise? The poor boy. I'll ask Mrs. Elizabeth what I can do for her later. She hasn't had time to look after herself, I'd wager. Oh, I can't bring myself to smile on days like this, and yet you're smiling in your portrait right there, girly pop. That reminds me, Heinrich's spending the night out there. Because of the crows, isn't it? Together with Eugen, I'd heard. Poor lad hasn't had time to come to terms with what happened yesterday. Eugen will be gone by Sunday, you can mark my words. Mrs. Vilma. You played the OG once. How's it compare then? Whoever can be named Girly Pop. That's fair. Along with Child and Girly Pop. I thought I saw a sparkle for a moment. Child and Zhongli was like also part of like the whole Child storyline, right? I think, if I recall. Barrel. Better days will come, lad. When I'm settled in Primaldorf, God willing. Don't make hasty decisions, Eugen. What is it, Elise? Huh. Tortellini. That's a good cat name, I feel like. A good tabby cat name. I feel like this is like being a little bit roundabout with Eugen. I feel like that he wouldn't appreciate that. I feel like just asking straight up about the key might be better. Because Eugen's had enough of kind of like being led about by things and people. I think he'd rather just people get to the point. To the windmill, Mr. Eugen. Is anyone asking for it, lass? Not necessarily, Mrs. Wilhelm. I'm the one who'd like to use it. Did you forget anything in there, Elise? I was hoping to make some bread, Mr. Eugen. That can wait, Elise. Here you go. Oh, cool. I wasn't expecting to get that. Oh, you didn't have to, Mr. Wilhelm. I'll be holding on to this key until the evening, either way. Truly, we wouldn't folks to all start wanting to bake bread today either. Oh, that made my suspicion go up? Well, I traded suspicion for bread, I suppose. That's not the worst trade-off. I need to talk to you. Tortellini, penne, bow tie, fusilli? Is that the pasta name? Fusilli is the kind of curly-ish one, right? If I recall. We ought to have believed you last night, Elise. That's all right, Mr. Gustav. I know it caught folks off guard. I do wonder where these crows come from, though. Ah, Elise, I was hoping to have a word about Levukin. You owe that lass a piece of your very soul, Elise. What do you mean, Mr. Gustav? The poor lass stood up for you against Father Hans and old Jokin all evening. Ah, yes, I know. You'd have been in for a real earful had it not been for her. Levukin's a friend to keep, Elise. Don't take her for granted. I don't, Mr. Gustav. Old Jokin, huh? He's been rather vocal about these crows, too. Everything will be fine, folks. You'll see. How many pasta shapes are there, I wonder? Like official pasta shapes. So you got spaghetti, you got penne, you got tortellini, you got fusilli, you got... That's all I got. I can only name the 4, but I'm sure there's more. I definitely know there's more. I bet I'd be shocked by how many pasta shapes there are. 350? Did you actually look that up just now? Where's Muffy? I haven't seen her. Damn. Are they all officially recognized by the Worldwide Pasta Organization? Ah, there you are, Elise. You seem troubled, Mr. Ludwig. All of Kieferberg's trouble, lass. Now, can you do me a favor? Bertha and I are thinking of spending the week in Primeldorf after the festival. In Primeldorf? My daughter has been insisting we visit, you see. Seeing our grandchildren would be good for Bertha, too. Why don't you visit more often, Mr. Ludwig? It's such a long way to Primeldorf. It's really not that far away. Do me a favor, will you, Elise? Go ask Finn if he can look after my cabbages while I'm away. They're cabbages, Mr. Why do you have to... You've ended every single sentence to him with his name. They need daily tending to, and these crows aren't helping. But tell him you can't simply beat them with a hoe, you hear? Why would he do such a thing? Young lads are lazy, that's why. Who's Finn again? I don't remember which one is Finn. I think Finn's one of the children? The Cabbage Man. He doesn't look like the Cabbage Man. I wanted to become the Cabbage Man in Tears of the Kingdom, because you can make your own card and have a toad. But there's no cabbages in Tears of the Kingdom. It's an absolute travesty, I tell ya. Yeah, Cabbage Man from Avatar. That reminds me that Netflix just announced that they're doing a live-action Avatar series. Because we didn't learn our lesson after the first time. Granted, that movie being live-action was honestly the least of its problems. Move over. There she is. Cat cam. Cat camera. Is Finn the one that we saw on the farm? The Avatar The Last Airbender movie, Misa. If you haven't seen it, that's for the better. Cat cam, giving me the back treatment, I see. Same. Okay, this is Finn. I was talking to Mr. Ludwig and... Not the cabbages! Huh? Yes, needed to ask me to look after his cabbages. I know all about it, lass. He's losing his mind! What? That man is obsessed with his cabbages. He's been hounding me about them since yesterday. Well, all right, but what did you tell him? I'll do it! I'll do it! Whatever it takes to stop hearing about these wretched cabbages! Damn, alright. Avatar by M. Night, or I forgot it was by M. Night. Was it actually by M. Night Shyamalan? Was it? Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Honestly, I haven't watched the Netflix Death Note, so I can't comment on it. I knew just to avoid it. Mr. Finn said to leave it to him, Mr. Ludwig. Atta girl, Elise. I'm not the one looking after your cabbages, Mr. Ludwig. You still did me a favor, didn't you? For your trouble. Spice verse, so that's new. What's that? You didn't have to, Mr. Ludwig, but thank you. I best go tell Bertha our cabbages will be in good hands. +3. Oh, I didn't need to buy that Labukin then. Well, I have that now. I didn't know there was a live action for Initial D. That would lend itself well to live action though, I feel like. Alright, let's go tend to some chickens, I guess. We haven't done that one before. Where's Muffy? That's another question. We haven't seen Muffy yet. Yeah, I imagine it. Like any Japanese or Chinese live action is only going to be okay at best. I don't think people have ever said there's like a legitimately good live action. Other people say the Rurouni Kenshin live action is pretty good, if I recall. Wait, what? Where are the chickens? Oh, down there, I guess. The Rurouni Kenshin live action? Which live action ninja? There's like 3 live actions being tossed about now. Alright. Nope, we'll see. We'll see what happens if I don't bring her along. Out of my way, you feathered rat! MF Ghost, I really wish it would just focus on the racing and not the weird ass rom-com that's going on with it also. And also I can't even call it fan service, honestly. It's just kind of like, it's got a lot of perverted aspects that just don't need to be there at all. It's just like, why is this here? I mean, that doesn't change the fact that it's there. The manga is at fault too in that case. The author didn't need to have that there. It's very bizarre to me. I like it. I just wish it wasn't there. I don't know how it could do it well when they have those outfits. Like, those outfits are so old school, like 90s Bloomer's gym outfit perverted. It's just kind of why? I thought we moved past this a long time ago. It's very outdated. Chicken frenzy. Move and pick egg. Okay. Two, one, go. Nope, damn it. What? Yo, this game is hard. Because there's a bit of a lag every time you pick up an egg. Okay, that was alright, that was alright. Let's see. Overtake is good, yeah, I do like Overtake a lot. The other show that I'm really enjoying this season is Apothecary Diaries. I saw ads for it pretty frequently in Japan and came back and watched it. It is very good. It's very reminiscent of like early 2000s humor and shoujo, like Fruits Basket like as well. The main character is an absolute firecracker and a freak of nature, and I love her. Absolute freak. Okay, what's that getting me? Hey, damn it. Per dating story? I haven't heard of that one. Is that the season also? Okay, I'm gonna redo that one. I think I can do better on that. Damn it! Come on. Oh my god, it's worse now. It's worse. Okay. If I get an egg, and I'll just have to go with it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, almost took that. Damn it! It's fine. Unless that made me drop an egg, because they were all... Oh! Fuck. Damn it. I did worse. Oh wait, I got an S rank apparently, because I got an achievement just now. Alright then. I guess I was just like really slow on picking the eggs in the first one, even though I was getting hit. Alright. Oh, our dating story. Is that different from my love story? Like the one that's about like the really big guy dating the really tiny girl? Alright, let's see here. Did Rosemarine get up to any shenanigans? The experience you and I... You experience... Wait, what? The experienced you and the inexperienced me is the whole title. Okay, no, that's not the same as my love story. I don't know if I finished it. It was just kind of like one of those sugary sweet anime that I watched back when... Oh, there's Muffy. It was cute at the time. I appreciate how, like... At the start of the series, it seemed like it was going to be all about them getting together, but they got together in the second episode, and the series was actually just them being a couple. I really appreciated that. That was rare, especially back then. But yeah, in the end, it was still fluff. That's enough! I'm not giving you one more crumb! But you promised me some Levukin! I promised you nothing, Mercy! Folks already thinks it's strange, Elise, that you knew about the crow since yesterday.
Is that so?
You know what? Why don't you go ahead? Who's to believe a scrawny little squealer like you anyhow? I mean, what's she gonna say? Old Yokin does, Elise. Mrs. O'Dial does too. Oh, do they? What are you telling them then? That I saw you talking to those crows yesterday. There was a golden one too, wasn't there? Why, you? Following you about town is truly so much fun, Elise. I just know you have the Levukin you promised me tucked away somewhere.
Oh,
Wait, what?
oh, shush it! Out with it!
Wait. What? But I... Oh, okay. What? Huh? Huh? I get... Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't want to reload, though. Because there was the tip that said, like, if you keep obliging her, she'll become a powerful ally. So I wonder if, like, I ruined it by not... Hold, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. Goody Little Two Shoes Muffy. Yeah, I'm not seeing... If you make her happy and accepting her demands. She'll ask for a piece of bread. Little thumb explores when you can, whenever you free through. Don't need a chance to know this items or what must be on your fire. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing that says anything about getting something for obliging her every time. So yeah, I'm not going to reload the save because the save is pretty far back now. I also would love to punch Muffy. Unfortunately, my suspicion is fairly high now, so I would love to be able to lower that. She'd be better off marrying Eugen, I'd say. Who's marrying Mr. Eugen? Oh, Bertha's jesting, Elise. You have to agree, Marlin. They're about the same age, too. You can't be talking about Mrs. Lisbeth. Who else would I be talking about, Elise? Now I can't be spreading this nonsense about town, you hear? It's far from nonsense. These children need a proper father. Eugen's leaving first thing next Monday anyhow. Big mistake if you ask me. I'm not too certain about Eugen myself, but I must agree poor Lisbeth would be better off now if she'd remarried. Oh, I thought that was going to be a chance for me to give a dialogue choice. Oh, the experience, that's the, yeah, that's the gal one this season. Yeah, I haven't started that. Haven't felt in the mood for it. It's a good thing Abville's feeling better, Lisbeth. No use in brooding now. It'll only wear you out even more. Oh, I can't help but worry. Mrs. Bernard is right, Mrs. Lisbeth. Even so, you must keep an eye on the children. How's your horse, Eugen? Tired still. Poor things lying about in the hay. So are my goats. They both even have Western accents. You'd think someone would do such a thing. I've been keeping calm, not wanting to rile folks up, but you've been too calm, I'd say. Cursing Kieferberg to hell won't bring my horses back, Bernard. Someone ought to have done it, that's all I have to say. I must say, I'm starting to understand how those old folks feel. Mrs. Lisbeth, it's certainly easy to believe there's a witch, isn't it? And now I want to talk to people just for a chance to lower my suspicion. It's rather tricky now that we don't have Eugen's horses. You can lend us a hand, Freya!
Elise!
Oh, Elise, won't you tell Papa to stop before he... Huh? I didn't mean to be sus. I thought, like, all the other times that we gave Muffy food, it automatically hovered over the food item that you wanted. And so I don't know what happened there. Well, I have a free... Or did I not have a loop? I thought I did. Hold on. I'll check that afterwards.
Papa.
Looking rather flustered, are you, Freya? Because he makes it sound as if I'm a... I'd say it's an asset, not a fault, Freya! I'm not that strong anyhow. I must say I'm curious to see that now, lass. Don't pressure her, Heinrich.
Wait.
Oh, but even I would like to see how strong she is. All right, all right. Damn, girl is strong. How's this then? I can't believe it. Gustav weighs as much as a horse, but look at that. She barely broke a sweat, too.
Atta-girl.
That's my daughter, Atta-girl, Freya.
Papa.
Not in front of Elise, too. Huh? This is the kind of chief Kieferberg needs. Truly, I'm tired of hearing about this witch. Okay. Gonna be skipping through some of these dialogues now. Oh no, not Kiss the Rat. I think Kiss the Rat is the one I'm... Between Kiss the Rat and the chicken one, those are the ones I'm worst at, it seems like. It's best we start gathering for prayer, old Jokin. Not much else we can do with neighbors like these, I'd say. Not about talking behind folks' backs again, I see. What use is there in winding the old Jokin up, Elise? Kieferberg isn't taking these omens seriously, lass! Folks are making merry amongst the crows like it's nothing! Yeah. Yeah, we shouldn't be riling him up any more than we need to. Fretting and riling each other up over some birds wouldn't do us any good. Still, Elise, we've never had crows gather here like this. Wait, why are you taking a side all of a sudden? Yo, what? You're either mocking us all or you're somehow... Now, old Jochen, you know what Father Hans said. What did he say, Mr. Ludwig? Fools! All of you! Told old Jochen not to spread rumors about town is all. It was about time, I'd say. You shouldn't rile folks up, Elise. We must stay... I was purposely trying not to rile them up. Bah! I'm always civil. And look where it got me. In a town filled to the brim with utter fools, that's where. For goodness sake. Oh, that was the right answer. Good. Oh, there's a giant moth outside my window, jeez. Mother's sin passes on to her child, you know. Oh, for goodness sake. Why, it's a fact, Elise. What you ought to do, Dorothea, is wear your rosary all 9 months. Oh, I will, but Brunhild, she... What about Mrs. Brunhild? She's been doing these divinations. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It seems like the other two are pretty keen on letting her do the divination, so I guess, like, yeah, why not let her then? Mrs. Brunhild's so anxious it might make her settle down a little. Elise! How can you say such a thing? Oh, huh? That was the wrong... What? Oh, okay, because it's... Oh, I see. Alright. I don't know what you've been doing behind our backs, Elise, but... Where's this all coming from? I'm also alarmed. Caught by surprise. All I'm saying is that Mrs. Brunhild is an adult, and as such... Brunhild's rather gullible, Elise. We all know that. Oh, you best get Elise away from Brunhild, Dorothea. Why, you... Well then, so much for lowering my suspicion earlier. Now I'm really wishing I gave Muffy the right thing. Don't go losing your wits like that, Odile. It may be best to rest for the day, Mrs. Odile. Is everything all right? Me? What's gotten into her? Odile's terrified of the crows, Elise. Oh, Jochen's right. It's that lassie and her cousin. Oh, for goodness sake. This isn't good for you, Odile. Think about your health. Your heart can't take much more. Oh, but I can't settle down, Mariel. The Lord is with Kieferberg. We must not forget that. You ought to put your faith in him, Mrs. Odile. That's right, Odile. You can't get swayed by whatever old Jochen says. Do I look like a witch to you, Mrs. Odile? Oh, I wouldn't know, lass. What do you mean you wouldn't know? Don't rile her up, Elise. We'll take good care of her. Don't you worry, dearie. Are there any dates available for me right now? Levukin. Oh, yeah, we do want to talk to a Levukin. Okay, yeah. You should weave in more of those blue flowers, Linda. But didn't we leave the maypole to Freya this year? Freya clearly has better taste anyhow. I don't remember inviting you to this conversation, lassie. Come now, Mrs. Vilma. Freya's not even finished with it yet. Alright, enjoy your grind, Gilga. Hopefully they made it a little bit easier with the remake. I'd say I feel like you keep swooping in on this game right in between all the creepy parts. Like, literally, you tuned in like a minute after a whole bunch of creepy shit went down. And then it came in just for kind of like some slice of life stuff. And then last night you tuned out right before creepy shit started happening again. Is that an actual game name? Obey Me? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a horror game. This is a horror game, Gilga. It released on Halloween. There has been some real messed up shit that's happened in it. But it mainly all happens during the nighttime. Then stick around and find out! Call me a liar! I'll lower my suspicion meter on you if you just stick around. Well, I'd never do such a thing. I trust her judgment. I'm having her lend a hand with Reeves, too. I mean, a VN can be creepy. There are horror VNs out there, Gilga. Newsflash. It's best to keep calm. Saya no Uta says hello. Yeah, Saya no Uta, the most wholesome of visual novels. Yes, they were slicing lives up in Higurashi. You are correct about that. Anyone in here? Nope, okay. Oh wait, there's still more people we need to talk to before we're advancing time, it seems like. Have we... Oh, we haven't checked up near the windmill yet, have we? You just see red. When are you seeing red, Misa? Who made you angry? Who sliced your forehead open? Hey, I convinced him. Oh, here we go. These are the people I need to talk to. They've had their fill, I'd wager. The crows, Mr. Guido? They've been circling the windmill all morning, the bastards. They haven't come for the grain even once. Nope, that's the wrong answer. That's the wrong answer for sure this time. They haven't attempted it until now. Who's to say, Elise? We can't leave the windmill, that's what. No, I was saying that maybe now. They're not coming for the grain because we're here, I'm certain. They come diving down the moment we left, I'd wager. That's a given. I suppose. That seemed like the wrong answer, but apparently it was the right answer. I'm not going to question that. Yugen was down here, right? Yeah. Nope, talk to Yugen. Oh wait, is that for later in the time, though? Yeah, that's later. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, let's go have our gay lesbian date with Leb. So many crows. Honestly, this would be kind of alarming if suddenly I, like, stepped outside of my door one day and there were this many crows just milling about. That would actually be alarming. Anyone else around here? Nope, okay. They're just looking for food? Yeah, your eyeballs. Like what happened last night. Just casually ripped an eyeball out, no big deal. Oh, did my stream die?
Lebkuchen.
No, it seems fine. Okay. For some reason, I got the welcome to the chat room notification, which usually happens when the stream died for a bit. No one did what? I'm all ears, Elise, but make it quick. You're not making this any easier, are you? I wouldn't say it's supposed to be easy, Elise.
You know, I'm
truly sorry about what happened yesterday. For all the trouble you went through afterward, too. That's all right, Elise. I forgive you.
Lebkuchen.
More importantly, won't you lend me a hand? Why won't you let me apologize? Haven't you already?
For goodness sake.
Properly, Lebukin. You can't just say you forgive me.
Wonder.
My, I'm fairly certain I can, Elise. I haven't even done anything to... You keeping me company every day is more than enough, I'd say.
Lebkuchen.
Come now, give me a push, will you? You're truly... Push harder, Elise.
You know,
I'll make it up to you, Leb. I promise I will.
Elise.
Do you remember what you did to my shoes that time, Elise?
For goodness
Oh, don't start with those stories. Using old Wilhelm's saw to take out the heels. I thought they were hurting you. All you ever did was stand all day. Or that night you broke my bedroom window with a rock.
Hush it, you.
I was trying to call you outside, Leb. You also hid all my veils and habits in that abandoned house once. I never liked you having to wear all that nonsense. That's true, you never did. Oh, remember that one time you...
For goodness sake.
I remember it all, Labukin. Quit embarrassing me. That's why I'm so upset, Leb. All I ever seem to do is get you in trouble. That's true. What sounded sus? You've always been a bit of a nuisance. Took you long enough too.
Oh, Elise.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I care about you, Elise. You know that by now. I know that, but... Come now, I've been telling you that I care about you just as much, Luke. I care about you just as much, Luke. Now kiss! What's there to get flustered about, you? Say, I'll be home tomorrow morning to lend a hand. I'll be there, Leb. Alright, but you can't steal all the filling again. I was 6 years old, Labukin!
That's cool.
Wait, right there, you... I think I'm 2 away from maxing him out now. Doo-doo. Alright, so I had a Labukin in my inventory, right? Yeah, I did. I guess I just didn't select it then. What do we got today? Freya, or Elmo with the apples, Mariel chop some wood. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably do some work today. Demon Chicken 34. Why, Misa? I was wondering, Elise. Don't you find it strange that the crows are still hanging about town? Now that you mention it. I already got the testament. There's no real reason for them to stay. Unless there's something else they want. I just realized the fact that Muffy saw the Golden Crow means that the Golden Crow, like, was real. It's a thing. I still don't trust Muffy at all, though. I think Muffy's the actual witch. Oh, sleepy cat. Sleepy cat. Such as? Oh, I wouldn't know. Something else they're wanting? They guided you to the windmill. I suppose that was nice of them. Ah, how nice of them indeed. Maybe they're waiting to tell you something else? We'll see about that, Rosemarine. Nope. Let's see here. What do you have to say for yourself, Hans? I was starting to think you wouldn't come, Elise. We have yet to discuss what happened last night. What about it, Father? Those crows you claim to have seen. Are they the same ones that... Are you expecting me to know them by name, or... I'm asking you nicely, Elise. Let's not try each other's patience. If that's all you have to ask me, then I'd rather... No, that's not all, Elise. I must ask you to mind your words in town, lass. I've been trying to mind them. Well, for goodness sake. You having claimed to see these crows last night is rather... What does this have to do with me, exactly? Folks don't know any better, at least. This is rather... If that's the case, then I'd recommend having a word with old Yokin instead. He's the one terrorizing Mrs. O'Dial day and night. Old Yokin's a different matter altogether, lass. In that case, I believe we're very much done here, Father. Yeah, that was the easiest choice of them all right there. And that was funny. Demon Chicken 34. Yeah, the 34 part was especially... That's a nice touch right there. I like that a lot. Let's hear. Can we get the... No, I mean... Later. Okay, still not now. No, I'm not going to talk to you. Oh my god, Misa, you child. Speaking of children. Don't touch it, Groon. Doesn't matter, Jacob, it's dead. What in the Lord's name are you two doing into that thing? Elise! Good grief, you two know better than to touch that filth. Oh, please don't tell Mama. It fell from the sky, Elise. We were playing and it fell from the sky, I swear. All right, fine. Stop yelling. It fell from the sky, you say? Straight down. Jacob thinks it might have been sick, but... Don't you dare touch it, Groon. Don't yell at me. Apple was the one who saw it first, Elise. He ran off to find some rocks for the funeral. The funeral? Whose funeral? The crow's, Elise. Ugh, just don't touch it, whatever you do. What about your mama, Groon? I don't want to talk about it. Apple said Mrs. Lisbeth isn't feeling so well. Go away, Elise. You're not invited to the funeral. Oh, I should buy... Now that I've got some moolah, I should buy some more grape juice. Hearty soup. Oh yeah, that's new. That is pretty worth it, though. This is also very worth it. Yeah, I will buy... Yeah, I'll buy a Walpurga oil. Spent all of my money from the previous work session. You want to give me that key now, Yugen? Talk. Talk. I must apologize, lass. To me, Mr. Bernard? How we believed you last night, we could have prepared ourselves. I can't say I see how, if I'm honest. We could have locked the granary for starters. Makes one wonder why they're perched here in Kieferberg. It's a rare sight, that's for certain. Have you seen crows here before, Bernard? A long time ago, almost 20 years ago. It wasn't nearly as bad as this, however. It's best to have a word with Father Hans. About what, Mr. Heinrich? Kieferberg needs some direction, Elise. I must agree, Heinrich. Gustav's struggling to find common ground with Father Hans, too. It is true Father Hans doesn't seem too concerned, that's for certain. We must tell him the folks need him. Anyone guarding the windmill right now? Hey, these two fools. Let me in! Best not get too close, lass. Lord knows they might swoop down for that brooch of yours. Aren't you making too much of it? No, he's right, Elise. It is dangerous. I can't seem to settle down with these crows flying about. And Apple's fever, too. What if it's contagious? Apple's feeling better already, Mr. Tristan. Father Hans is urging us to stay calm, folks. We must see to our duties, nothing more. Easier said than done, Ludwig. Mr. Tristan. There's like a helicopter outside right now. There's a theft, Tristan. Nothing strange about that. Apple's fever is just that. A fever. And I'd wager these crows will give up on our grain soon enough, too. I'm still not convinced, Ludwig. Alright, have we talked to everyone? I think we have. Doesn't seem like there's any requests that need to be done right now either. Oh wait, we haven't gone to the well. Let's just check that really quickly. What's my food at? Yeah, I need to eat some bread, otherwise I won't be able to take Rosemary with me. Yeah, no one down here. Alright. Alright, let's chop some wood. But did I check the back alleys yet? I don't think I have. 1 second. What's my suspicion at? 1 or 2? It's at 1, yeah. We don't need to necessarily talk to everyone right now. Nope. Elmo with apples, Mariel chops some wood. Yeah, either one. Either one I'm really good at, both those. Would you lend me a hand, Elise? Maribel. Alright, Rosemarine. Let's bring you in so you don't cause some trouble. face chopping whip. I love it. All of the mini game cutouts are so good. E kick, yeah. Oh, there's Rosemary helping me now. Again, the fact that at least can kick the anvils away is more impressive than anything else. Where's Rosemary pulling the anvils out? Where's she pulling any of the stuff that isn't wood? Why is she putting anything but wood in front of me? She's purposely trying to sabotage me as what? Oh, perfect run. Round 2. She puts more things that isn't wood in front of me than actual wood. Oh, damn it! Oh well. Fuck! Damn it. Okay, still got the S. My. So how much did you give me? Only a measly extra 10 gold. And there goes 300. As long as he keeps Rosemary from being silly. Alrighty. What's up, Gilga? Let's eat the... Wait, where'd the... Did I already eat the verse that I had? Or did I sell it accidentally? I don't remember eating the verse. Or did I give that to... Oh, did I give that... Did that actually... Did she still take the thing away from me? Oh, that's unfortunate. If so, okay, let's eat that. And the bread. Just might as well top off. Yeah, I know Kason, totally not Coco. What about her? Have dinner with Rosemary, meet Labukin at the bakery. Long day, was it, dearie? Were you too, Mrs. Matilde? Not at all. I had a lovely nap just earlier. I can't remember the last time I took a nap. I took one just before this. Right, that's been her lifelong dream. Or not a lifelong dream, but that's been her dream for a long time. But yeah, she won like the Yakuza Grand Prix or something some other to win the right to be in the next one. It's really cool. It's really awesome for her. There aren't many, but I can make the most of it. You're rather cheery, Mrs. Matilde. Why, most of the crows are gone, Elise. That's a relief, I must say. Makes one wonder why, doesn't it? Alright, let's go. Are they still watching the windmill? Can I use this fish key down in the well yet? I really don't like coming down here at night. It's so dark. I don't know. I still don't know where to use that fish key from. I might have to look that up if it doesn't become more apparent soon. Yeah, Kason was originally Coco in Hololive. Well, to be specific, she was originally Kason, then became Coco in Hololive, then went back to being Kason. Oh, there's a firefly here. Another one, I see. Huh? Say, what is it you're meeting him for? I don't think that's any of your business. Let me tell you something then. Forsake all you think you know about yourself. What do you mean? There's no amount of determination that can save you from him. Once you're in those woods, once you go through that door, what? You'll be left with nothing but harrowing regret. But why are you telling me all this? Apple strudel. And there goes my sanity. What's apple strudel blue? 4 hunger, damn, that's OP. So can we go in here now? Yeah, it still says later, so I guess that'll be tomorrow, after the crows go away. Do we know what capacity she's going to be in the game as? I forget. I think, like as a side character or an NPC character or what? That's not what I wanted. Have dinner with Rosemary and Liverpool. Yeah. Everyone's tucked away in their homes. Hostess model. Oh, that's right, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Everything will be alright, I'm certain. Is everything alright? Everything will be alright. Is everything alright? We were talking about Kieferberg, Elise. Guido can't make up his mind about leaving, which is a little... You want to leave, Mrs. Brunhild? Well, I can't say for certain, but... It's a shame, isn't it? Folks used to want to move here, not the other way around. I've been discussing it with Finn, too. She's rather hesitant. We all know where you land in this argument, don't we, Elise? I suppose you do, Mrs. Mariel. Oh, I'm so torn about it. I came here for Primeldorf, after all. If I were to go back... Oh, enough, Brunhild. I'm losing my mind! Posted an image of her in the game. Yep, that sure is Kason. That is Kason without a doubt. Jersey girl's all grown up. I'm gonna save in a new slot for this just in case. On your way home, are you? Rest assured, Mr. Bernard, I'm about to leave. Afraid of the last will taken by the crows, Bernard? We best not jest, old lad. What about you two? Still worried about the crows? I wish they'd leave already, that's what! They're just resting here, I'd say. They didn't harm anyone, or try to steal anything else. It's not as though they necessarily had to, Mr. Bernard. Doesn't sit right with me is all. Speaking of which, I'm concerned about Eugen. He's been rather cheery for someone who's been robbed, don't you think? I'd say he seems fine to me. Yeah, he didn't seem cheery to me. Folks like him, Elise, oftentimes they're misleading you to think they're in good health. What do you mean by that, Mrs. Wilhelm? Eugen isn't one to share his thoughts, lass. The lad's the same as always, as though nothing happened. We must make certain he isn't left on his own for long stretches of time, lest he... Whoa. Wait, Elise! There you are, lassie. Huh? We need to have a word with you, Elise. A word with me, you say? Your cousin's been going about town spreading nonsense, Elise. Such as? Why, saying the crows are nothing to fret about, for instance. I mean, saying what does that matter probably isn't the right course here, because they obviously do care. She isn't afraid of any animals. On the contrary. I see. Oh, so if I don't take her along with my work, it catches up to me at the end of the day, not necessarily right after the task. I see. We're to be wary of such things, not make little of them. I understand, Mrs. Elma. But that's not all, Les. She's been asking about Apple's fever, you see. Everyone's worried about Apple. Why wouldn't she be? Well, that's a fair point, Elise. I don't think there's any point in making too much of things, Mrs. Elma. This is dangerous. I gotta make certain I bring Rosemary to work with me, or I'll have to deal with this every day. Okay, I chose the right answers at least there. It's always so nice seeing Lev swimming in the moonlight there. I know, Elise. I haven't said anything yet, have I? You don't have to. If nobody else breaks into a fever, I might. Here's your bread, Elise. What's on your mind, Lavukin? Things that would upset you, Elise. I'm not certain you trust me at all. I trust you enough not to ask you about it. You keep coming back to this lab. If there's... I meant it, Elise. You don't have to tell me. Whatever it is you can't tell me, I won't pry. You trust me that much, huh? Even if you truly were the witch. Lavukin! I mean it, Elise. I trust you'll tell me in time. Whenever you're ready. You're truly tired. For someone who's so attentive to others, Lavukin, you're not. I'll see you about town tomorrow. For goodness sake. Alright, so... yeah, Lavukin... wait, I only have 3? I thought I had more than that. Okay. Alright, anything gonna happen on the crossroads this time? There are the birds again. No dead horse this time, at least. That was... not cool. That was very not cool. Come quick! What's the matter, Jacob? It's Apple! He's gone missing! Oh, please come quick, Elise! We must go and look for him. That's right, we can't sit about waiting forever.
You know,
What's going on here? Apple's gone missing, Elise. Hopefully the lads will find him on their patrol. They will happen upon him, I'm certain. They don't know he's missing, Father. By the time they're back, my poor baby boy could have... Mama. We all need to remain calm. Calm, Father? My boy is missing! Lord knows if he's alright, let alone if the worst has happened. We all know those crows were an omen.
out with it!
Not this again, you old wretch! I'd have taken the lad to the witch! What a horrible thing to say, old Yokin.
You old geezer!
You truly have no decency, you...
That's
We
enough.
cannot give in to hysteria, brethren. Oh, to think the lads went out to search of crows. The crows were a threat, lass! Well, that's it. I'm going looking for him myself.
Anyway,
I'll go. Let me be the one to go, Mrs. Lisbeth. It's best to wait for the lads. I can't allow... Oh, will you really, Elise? Now there's a brave lass. Oh, but Father Hans is right. It's dangerous. Leave it to me, Mrs. Lisbeth. Oh, Elise. I do not condone your disobedience, Elise. I do. I need you to go, Elise, for Angelica's sake as well. Truly, the poor lass can't be without a mother. We can lend a hand with whatever you need, Elise. You'd best make certain you have enough food and matches, dear. I'll be here, Elise. Let me know when you're leaving. Find your way to the woods. Oh boy, why are we going to the woods? I guess that's the only place that would be suspicious enough. I guess that makes sense. With all the weird things happening. Alright, we need to take a quick bio break. Be right back. Cat tax. Time to pay your cat taxes, Tat. Your caxes. Lamdo schlamdo. Lamdo panto. Dita panto. Oh, she's so warm. She's so warm. Warm me up, cat. Keep me warm. It's cold in here. The heater's off again. Why is the heater off, Why is the heater off? Look at the camera. You don't even know what a camera is. In your ignorant, insignificant life, you don't know what a camera is. Could you believe that? Are you even aware that you're a cat? Did you even know that? Did you even know that? Probably not. I doubt you even knew that. Here, get your closet. There you go. Alrighty. My nose is gonna be all sniffly, I bet. I'm certain he's alright, dearie. I can only hope you're right, Mrs. Maribel. We must keep a positive outlook, Mrs. Lisbeth. I thought you didn't condone my disobedience, Father. My duty is to care for my brethren's well-being, Elise. You ought to be aware it's dangerous. The lass couldn't bear the thought, Father. We can't leave Apple roaming the woods all by himself. Why are we convinced he's in the woods? Lord knows how sick he was yesterday. If that fever were to strike him again in those woods, I'll make certain I find him, Mrs. Lisbeth. I appreciate it, Elise, but if you find it's too dangerous... Elise will find him, Lisbeth. We must trust the lass. Here you go, Elise. Please be careful. Ointment, okay. That's a cue that I'm probably gonna start getting hurt again. How much does ointment heal for again? Like 2, I think? Yeah, 2. So I'm still relatively healthy on things. So I can heal up to 7 hearts right now. So just gonna kind of skip through this to see if they give me anything else. I doubt they'll give me anything, but worth a shot. Oh, okay, never mind. Thank you. I had you all wrong. I didn't think the 2 crones of the village would give me anything. Alright, what do my gay lovers have to say? Oh, Elise, maybe it's best one of us goes with you. I'll be fine, Mrs. Matilde. You can always change your mind, Elise. The Vukin's right, Elise. Who's to go if I don't, Freya? Well, it's a good thing that you volunteered, Elise. You're a capable lass. I'm certain you'll find him. Thank you, Mrs. Marion. I'm wondering how we didn't notice. It's no use blaming ourselves, Mrs. Matilde. The children told Mrs. Dorothea they lost sight of Apfel. Sometime before nightfall, it seems. Apfel was feeling all right. It may be that... What, Freya? Perhaps he felt ill and didn't want anyone to fret? Oh, don't say such a thing. Apfel couldn't have wandered too far anyhow. They'll be fine. You best make certain you don't either, Elise. Fretting over me, are you? Yes, I most certainly am. Vukin. These woods are dangerous regardless, Elise. I promise I'll watch my step, Leb. Apfel has got lost somewhere. I'm certain that's all there is to it. May the Lord be with you, Elise. Alright. So now we can heal 8 hearts. So we had killer lamps, we had killer moths and butterflies, we had killer crows. What's next on the docket? Killer goats is probably what they're going for now. Since we found the beheaded goats earlier with their tongues torn out. Oh, there's more birds now. The witching hour begins. Oh, it's the same labyrinth as before. Here I am again. I had to find Apfel and fast. First time it hasn't changed. Or is it going to change when we go down here now? Elise is so casual about this now. She's just the embodiment of that GTA music. Like, ah, shit, here we go again. That's right, we're gonna be learning about GTA 6 pretty soon. Oh, there's a new path now. That crow's trying to tell me something, I suppose. Again, with the awkward diagonal, that's just not the quite same diagonal as what I can walk. Why do they love doing those? This isn't where I was yesterday. Is it? I mean, you took a different path. Apfel? Apfel, can you hear me? I have to find him. Goodness knows what could have happened to him by now. Do I have my lantern on? It looks like I do. Maybe I don't. Oh, I didn't. Now I do. Okay. It's just exceptionally dark in here, even with the lantern on. Mosaic slab. What's this thing? A tile? I have to be careful not to run into these spikes. Oh, that's right! Oh, okay, I have to remember about those dark ones. Ignorance is bliss. Nobody ever told you that? Plenty of times, I suppose. To be unable to grasp how fortunate we are until it's too late. Charmingly tragic, isn't it? I don't see what's so charming about it. You'll come to face with the two. The ruinous grief of your biggest, heaviest regret. What's yours then? The same as yours. We all share the same penitence. Talking to girls like this is never a very pleasant experience, is it? Yeah, especially since it tanks your sanity. Pearl Rosary. Is that a sellable item? Fetches a moderate price. Nice. Okay, cool. Bait it out. There we go. Oh. Another slab. What's this thing? Oh, same thing. Run through it. I feel like those giant chicken dinosaur skeletons are a little bit smaller than they were before. Matches? Acorn, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of spiky spikes here that I need to be careful not to run into. Is this gonna be a sliding tile puzzle? It is, isn't it? I'm terrible at those. Oh, I need one more still, okay. Sprint! Oh, it didn't trigger that time. Big slab. Anything up here before we go do that puzzle? Oh, there's a save point here and some more items, question mark? Oh wow, okay, yeah, we're totally fine in health now. They're gonna give us acorns like this. Matches, alright. New slot, just in case. Oh, damn. There we go. Okay, now it's a sliding. She's witless! She's witless! Why, you little... Crows are still having a time. Oh man, this isn't a very obvious puzzle either. I'm so bad at these, yo. There's no way to make them easier either. Oh, that one needs to get up there. Or maybe that's supposed to be on the left there. Nope. Why? These are my kryptonite. These sliding block puzzles always get me every single time, yo. They're kind of like Rubik's Cubes to me. Good. You get stand to lose a few more brain cells, Ninja. Bring yourself to my level. See how it feels for a day. Come back a changed person afterwards. You like Rubik's Cubes? I know there's like the rules to them, so I'm sure if like I learned some of the rules to them, they'd be more fun, but I never learned them, so I have no idea where to begin on them. Like, I can't even complete a single side on a Rubik's Cube, I think. It's getting worse. Does it reset if I start again? Let's see here. Yeah, so it resets. So worst comes to worst, I can look it up. Because like a Rubik's Cube for these, like I'll get everything in place except for like 2 tiles. And there's no way to get those last 2 tiles in place without like messing the entire thing up. Get the top done? Okay. I don't even know what the top is supposed to look like yet still. Alright, I think that's the top. Oh, I need to swap these 2 tiles somehow. Oh, now it's even more fucked up. Someone clipped this entitlement Fane. I mean, you can be the master of your own destiny right there. Yeah, it's just these 2 tiles that need to be swapped over somehow. Bad spray bottle. Oh, that's a is that the bottom left one? We all have our... See, I'm glad Misa is at least being sympathetic to my plight here. Misa would never say anything bad to me. This isn't a spot, this is a hole. Da-da-da-da-da, digging them holes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, digging them no holes. Da-da-da-da. I don't know how that song goes. Wait. Oh dang, I thought I had it. Nope, these are still flipped. They're just flipped in a different way now. I'm not sure if there's a way for me to be able to swap them without messing up the top here. My top is still wrong? What's wrong? Like, these are lined up here. Middle and right? Oh, is it like a 3 house? Like, how can you tell that this is the top, the middle panel here? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Oh, that moth is back now. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Oh, did I just get it? Oh, wait, no, this needs to go over here. Move this all over. Oh, that's not right. Hey, look, we're back to where we were before. Don't give up. You're sus for this. My sus meter gets maxed out after all this. Girl can't solve a simple sliding tile puzzle. Clearly a witch. That's the new like, does she sink or swim? Restart. Yes, feed me your tears. Your tears are my super chats for me. I want to see if I can at least get the top row right here. Nope. Rip your eyes out. Just go watch last night's VOD then. Okay. I know, I'm trying to do the top, and then I just keep getting them swapped around. I know, that's what I'm trying to do. This is gonna be the entire rest of the stream right here. It's just this sliding block puzzle here. Because I can get those two. Yeah, but the problem is now... The problem is now, though, in order for me to get this in the corner here, these are going to get messed up. Because now it's in the corner, but now this one's not in the center anymore. It's one of those moments where you just wish that you could just be over my shoulder and just start strangling me from behind. That's the real horror experience right there, is just being stuck here with me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to mess this up a little bit in order for me to get it. Let's try going all the way around here. When I get them diagonal to each other like that, that means I'm never going to be able to actually get them in. So I need to do some modifications. Yeah, I need to get them... like this. Okay, now I think this will work. Maybe. Nope. Nope, it's the same result. Yeah, the top is censored right now. But there's no way for me to get this into the corner without messing up that one as well. Because if I get this one in the corner now this one's out of place. Now it's correct, but it's in the middle row instead. Nope. Or wait, maybe. Nope. Nope. Maybe let's try doing the bottom row. Let's try aligning the bottom one first. Maybe that'll be easier. I'm not even sure which one are the bottom tiles now that I think about it. These ones, right? Okay, alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start fresh. I'm gonna let y'all move for me. Be my arms. I am now your robot. Give me commands. Give me commands. This is now Twitch plays Little Goody Two Shoes. You can just say up. Or just like, I don't know. Left middle to the left, I don't know. Middle top down, okay. Middle right left. I'm kidding, okay. Middle top down. Right corner in. Here's what you can say. You can just say, like, if you say up in this case, I'll know this one can go up. If you say right, I know this one can go right. Because it's like, there's only certain tiles I can move. Yeah, exactly. So up. Right. Right. Up. Left. I'm gonna say left because that's the only move there, yeah. Down. Down. Right. Is this making it more difficult to concentrate? Down. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. I guess it's considered spam, yeah. Up. Oh, left. Up. Right. Down. Down. Ah, and then we got this now. Hey, look at that, we got the top row. Now let's see if I can figure the rest out here from on my own. Let's see here. That one needs to get over. There's only so many ways we can move these now. There we go! We did it! We did it!
What is this?
Gilligan was wrong. It wasn't the bottom left that was going to be empty. It was the bottom right that was empty. You were giving me false information. We did it! Puchy, 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 puchy chat. Puchy, 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 puchy. Sus. Gilga sus meter goes up. It can't be. I'm imagining things. I don't have time for this nonsense. I ought to find apple. What? I don't get a reward for it? I guess my reward was just my viewers' pain. That was very entertaining to me. Ah! That was very entertaining for me. That the game kills us right now. That was the best time I've had streaming all week.
What in the Lord's name?
Oh, it's your house, Elise. You're home. My house? I must be losing my mind. So we got shoes, some demonic monkey creature, a tree, crows, and snakes. Acorn? Am I hurt right now? I can't remember. Yeah, I guess I might as well use one of the acorns. Why do acorns heal you? I didn't know acorns had healing properties. Okay, then.
What in the Lord's name?
What is this? My house. My progeny. Elise.
Huh?
Who's there? Come closer, Elise. Delve deeper into my grove. Your fate, Elise. Your genesis is in the tapestry. I'm not gonna look at the tapestry yet. Such a foul smell. Thick crimson blood overflows from the cauldron's shattered rim, coating everything in its vicious sheen. That woman, she wished for a child of her own. At his doorstep she kneeled, and she prayed, not to me, but to him. Okay, so Hall isn't the witch then, if that's the case. My grove became the vessel, my soil, the babe's mortal body. In my very womb they celebrated their agreement. From him came what I lack, what I fail to lay my hands upon. Okay, so like, Hall went to him and wished for a child, and he accomplished that by using the witch's domain to birth a child from the earth, which is basically like the witch giving birth to a child herself, which is why the witch seems so attached to Elise. A human soul to be nurtured in my womb and later given to her as her daughter. Oh boy. And it's undulating. What in truth? It's me your body belongs to, Elise.
What is this?
There's something under that tapestry. You're not gonna make me unveil it myself, are you? You're gonna make me walk over and press E to interact with it with my own fingers. What if we just leave? Not gonna let me leave. What if we go upstairs? What if we do literally anything but look underneath that tapestry? The whole upper floor is missing. Now leading nowhere, the staircase's wrinkly and damaged steps are suspended as though floating in midair. This isn't Granny's spindle. Nothing that's in here is real. It can't be. Completely destroyed, the old spindle lies dramatically supported by its last remaining wooden leg. I don't want to press E. What if I press R? Better yet, what if I press escape? Oh, that's the same thing. Alt F4. Is that Flock?
What?
The stove. Its insides have been... My womb. Used for that woman's wish. I was used. Used. What in the Lord's name is going on here? What are these voices trying to tell me? Oh, now there's humming. Oh, there's fireflies here. You're wearing my brooch still. Oh, this is Granny. Yeah, because now she got her wish and now she's one of the ghost girls. What is one to do when the Lord fails them, would you say? Wait, what are you? Our union was favored by the Lord himself, and yet my inability to bear a child drove a wedge between us. Who are you? So I did what I could. I resorted to his blessing instead. I brought him my beloved in exchange for a baby.
What?
Wait,
Is this?
you can't be. All I can say to you, Elise, who's following in my steps, is that this is what my soulmate would have wanted me to do. For my sake, for our union's sake, and for yours as well. That lass, it's as if she knew me. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't stay here any longer. I ought to find and save Apfel. Oh boy, going to the gardens. Oh, it's still called the Ceramic Grove of Wheat. Light, come to me. Matches. Acorns. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have some sort of like really obnoxious survival thing happening soon with how many acorns they're giving us. Oh, this is gonna be like, this looks like the keep talking and nobody explodes module game. Oh, there's the boy. Traumatized beyond belief. Forever changed.
What in the Lord's name?
Hold tight, I'll get you out of there. Let's get you out of there and go home. Leb, please don't tell me that's the real Leb. Please don't tell me that's the real Leb. The woodland. No, this is the witch impersonating someone again. This grove, it's aching. Your flesh, your blood, your love. All that's rightfully mine, my progeny.
What?
This thing's not Lagoon. I can give you all that you desire. What, my beloved daughter?
What in the Lord's name?
Are you this lass, Lavukin? Is she the one you're... Oh, I wonder if who appears here depends on who you have the highest affinity with at the time. That would make sense. Is she... What are you? They're coming. We will meet again. A vile stench! A vile stench! Tainting our grove! Tainting our grove!
Out with it!
It's you. The lad's staying where he is, lassie. The lad's staying! The lad's staying!
Hurry it up!
Come, Elise. Quickly, Apple, we have to leave this place. That creature has brought him right into our beaks, lass. We're not about to waste a hearty meal. Hearty meal! A hearty meal! My eye! Come, Apple. We'll curse you, we'll curse you. Dare not defy me, leave the lad. We'll devour him, we'll devour him. Oh, now we got another puzzle here.
All right.
A 2 for puzzle. Apple, run. I can't move, Elise. Oh, we're synced up in our movements.
Lord's name?
He's mimicking my movements? My legs, they're moving on their own. We have to leave this place, Apple. Elise, I'm scared.
Anyway.
Come, Apple, we have to move. Oh, here's that Assassin's Creed music again. Oh, is that game over? Okay. Okay, so there's some... Am I supposed to look at the tiles that aren't shaking? I guess so. It has to be this one, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, that's what the crack was for. Elise, my eye. Where are we going? Watch your step, Apple. We'll find a way. Do we have the killer crows on this also? No, we do get the save point at least. Definitely want to do that. So what are the... Oh. Oh, this is gross. Oh, this is gross. Okay. What? Oh, it's because Apple touched the spike. Okay. Oh, but now I can get Elise over here. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. It's like one of those Mario puzzles. And then Apple will go all the way down here. Oh, but there's a spike there. Gotta get Apple down here. Okay. March, 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 march. Up. Left, and that should be okay up until Elise gets here. Ah, damn it! Apple's got spikes there. Okay, now Apple wedges himself in there. Okay. All the way until before the spikes. Elise needs to go up. I don't like the floor cracking on Elise's side. This is a cool puzzle. I like this. It's like ice climbers on crack. Am I supposed to go this way with Elise? No, there's no way for Apple to... Ow, damn it! There's no way to for Apple to avoid the spikes there. Oh, that's a safe spot for Elise. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. Down. Get Apple there. Elise comes over here. We go down. Apple comes over. We both go down. Damn it! Didn't see that spike there. Apple goes in there. And there. Elise barely avoids the spikes. Okay. Alright, let's heal. Yeah, this is why they gave us those acorns now. Doing something really quick. Alright. Camera's super zoomed in. Alright, unlinked. Elise! I can't see where I'm going! Again, this is Assassin's Creed music. Don't wander around too much, Apple. Try to follow my voice. Elise, where are you?
Alright.
It's alright, Apple. Walk in a straight line. I'll be watching over you. Hey, it's like what you guys doing before. Feel dizzy, Elise? Trust me, Apple. I'm right here.
Keep it together, Elise.
I must make certain I don't lose sight of him. Oh, do I need to reach him before he, like, falls in the pit? Oh, God. Alright, then. Yeah, I think I just need to race through this before he falls down. Oh no, not the killer crows again. Wait, what? Alright, I guess Apple died. I'm not sure. At least I can skip this time. Okay. Do I just need to race faster? Let's just try running faster this time, because I did stop a few times that time. Let's see. If I run straight through without stopping, what then? Oh, okay, yeah, we need to get here before he falls in. Alright, alright. Yeah, so we just gotta be super fast about this. Damn it, fucking birds. Fucking birds! God damn it. I still don't know how to dodge those properly. Okay, barely got here in time. Let's heal. This is why they gave us all those acorns. Oh no, I gotta just race. Okay, this is easier at least. Hopefully. Meow, meow, wow, wow. Sounds like a Wario. Sprint on through. Get to him. Okay, cool. Which way are you going, buddy? Which way are you going? Down here? Good, good, good. Oh, I thought we had more. Are you alright, Apple? Elise, I feel dizzy. Wait for me. I'm coming for you. Do I still have to race? It doesn't look like I do. Probably need to do a buddy-buddy now. Elise! I'm with you now, Apple. It'll be alright.
Alright.
Let's go now. Back to Kieferberg. Oh, good that the lad knows that he needs to stay on that tile. Broken Shackle. Save Apple from the Crow Woods. Alright, cool. That was the easiest switching hour so far. Outside of the puzzle, but that was an optional puzzle, I must add. Oh, thank heavens you're alright. Mama, Apple. I was so scared, Mama. You're alright now, my boy. Oh, Apple, I thought I'd never see you again. It's alright, my loves. We're together now. What a relief. Good Lord, Elise, you really did find him. Wasn't easy, that's for certain.
Atta girl.
Folks told us all about it. We were about to set off after you. This is the moment to celebrate, folks. Prepare us a feast, Velma. We're drinking to Elise tonight. Oh, how wonderful. I'll get right to it. We can't compromise the festival, Velma. There's nothing better to celebrate than this, Father. The lad's right, Father. We ought to celebrate. To the end, folks. To the end.
Please, for goodness
What are
sake.
you doing here, Rosemarine? You weren't coming back, so I came back for you.
I'm sorry.
I saw you coming back with Apple. You got lost in the woods. I went to look for him is all. Oh, but is he all right?
You know.
Say, Rosemarine, you've been home this whole time, haven't you?
Of course.
Yes, I made supper and everything. You were taking so long, I thought. Come, Elise, we ought to celebrate. I'll be right there, Mr. Heinrich. You head on home, Rosemarine. What, you're not going to invite her to the celebration? Gonna leave her out? Damn, some friend you are, girl. I won't take too long, all right? I'll be home waiting for you, Elise. Jump. Okay, the fact that we're not just fast traveling there has me worried. What's gonna happen on the way, like on the bakery screen, on the way to the end? There's 2 screens between us and the end. Ah, there she is. Oh, Elise, how can I ever repay you? That's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. There's no need to. Nonsense, Elise. You saved him after all. How's Apple? Him and Angelica are inside having their supper. I'm too fatigued to join you at the end, but that's all right, Mrs. Lisbeth. I won't be staying long either. Oh, if only my goats weren't so ill. I have nothing to give you as thank you, Elise. Don't fret over such things, Lisbeth. Come, I'll keep you company. We'll all pitch in to thank Elise tomorrow. There's truly no need. I did what I felt I should. Would you mind telling me more about how you found him tomorrow, Elise? You're gonna tell her all about the killer crows that try to eat him alive? You too, Elise. See that you get plenty of rest tonight. Alright. Go eat, Gilga. I'm also hungry. I did not eat enough for dinner. I'll probably munch on something after this. Have a good weekend if I don't see you again afterwards. The Witch Hour. You guys want to give me that windmill key as thanks? Keeper Burger owes you a great debt, lass. Lord knows what could have happened had it not been for you. I was lucky is all. No, Elise, I owe you an apology. What matters is that Apple is safe and sound, Father. Heinrich's right. We have good reason to celebrate. Bottoms up, everyone. Oh, you don't have to. Nonsense, lass. This is better than the festival, even. Great deal better, indeed. It's our chance to unwind, folks. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise? Yes. Is Elise old enough to drink? I guess drinking age doesn't really matter in this world. Is she dreaming is the next question. Is this all a figment of her imagination? Is this her just imagining that she's getting the praise she so desperately wants? Is Apple actually dead? Oh, that's a possibility. That just crossed my mind. Oh, nope, okay. There you are, Elise. The girl of the hour. Are you alright, Mr. Eugen? Not you too, Elise. Man has to make the most of what he's got left. Don't tell me ale is all you've got, Mr. Eugen. Why don't you take this, Elise? Yeah, there it is, the windmill key. The key! I won't be needing that where I'm going, that's for certain. Mr. Eugen, you be careful, Elise. These folks aren't to be trusted. Blaming the witch for what happened to my horses? They're all in on it, that's what. I can't very well tell him it really was the witch, can I? Kieferbug this, Kieferbug that! You're the only one in town who's not enamored with this rat hole of a town, Elise. I suppose. Get away while you can, lest this place ruins you like it's ruined me. Craft the tender flesh. Okay, I don't necessarily need to read all this. Oh, so she's 18. Hold on. Wait, how old are you again, Elise? I'm 18, Mr. Heinrich. I turned 19 this year. 18's drinking age in some countries. We will not be crafting the tender flesh. Is that an order? Atta girl, Elise. All of Kieferbug's in your debt, lass. Lord knows what could have happened had it not been for you. I was lucky is all. No, Bernard's right, Elise. I owe you an apology. What matters is that Apple is safe and sound. That said, Gustav, we'd best learn from this ordeal. We mustn't leave Kieferberg to the woman again, that's true. I'd say the woman handled it rather well, Father. She's got you there, old lad. Not for me, I'm certain the others would have ventured out to find him. That's for certain. Marlin wouldn't have waited long either. Freya was getting ready to follow right after you, Elise. They were gathering to head out when we arrived. We are fortunate to have you, Elise. Enough talk, let's celebrate. Why don't you grab some ale and go grab Freya for a dance, Elise? You really want me to hitch up with your daughter, hook up with your daughter, don't you? Oh, it must have been so frightening, Elise. I'd say it was more frightening for Apfel. It's one thing running after another with him, isn't it? How is he, Elise? I have no idea how to distinguish Levukin and Freya's voices. Distinguish them, I mean. Seems a little dazed, if I'm honest. No wonder the poor lad was lost in the woods for hours. Oh, I'll stop by Mrs. Elizabeth's first thing in the morning. She must be exhausted. I can't let Apple speak of what we saw in the woods. Silence him! Silence the child! That thing wasn't Levukin. Just the same as on Tuesday. That wasn't Rosemary. Is everything alright, Elise? All I do is make you worry, huh? Nothing out of the ordinary, was it? Labukin had her hands full of comforting folks, Elise. You were so frightened for her too, Labukin. I was, truly. I thought of you while I was in there is all. I'd wager you're exhausted as apple, Elise. I won't stay for long, Mrs. Arian. Oh, we ought to celebrate while we can then. Why don't we all have some ale? Yeah, I guess we are all drinking age. There's our lass. I'm so glad to see you're all right, my dear. You must have been so frightened, poor thing. The woods aren't the most inviting, that's for certain. We're fortunate the lad wasn't taken by the witch, that's what. This is the time to celebrate, old lad. Old Wilhelm's right. We ought to be glad nothing happened. Ethel didn't speak of such things, that's for certain. I certainly didn't see anything, of course. There's no need to justify yourself, Elise. Make the most of your night, you hear? Old Yokin's looking for a reason to blame me, I see. Anyone up here? Where's Odile? She's nowhere to be seen. Nor is Muffy. No. She's probably following us around as we speak now that I think about it. She says she likes to stalk us after all. Anyone at the water fountain now that I think about it? I'm still so confused. Its motif is reminiscent of a certain location in Kieferberg Village. Like, the fountain is the only thing that comes to mind. I don't understand. It's the only thing with a fish of any sort anywhere. Like, if it's another case where I just have to wait until something happens, I wish they would make it more clear. Like they did with the windmill earlier. Alright, let's go make some tender flesh. Oh, there's Odile. What do you have to say for yourself? Any words of praise? Oh, I thought I'd never see you again, lass. I always planned on coming back, Mrs. Odile. There's no need to say that, Mrs. Odile. We're all glad you're safe and sound, Elise. Both of you. Must say I'm surprised you found him, Elise. These woods go on forever. It wasn't easy, I suppose. You suppose? Oh, but did you see her, Elise? Mrs. Odile? Always with that wretched witch on your mind, aren't you? We're here to celebrate, not waste our time with this nonsense. Happy music is still playing, at least. I'm glad for that. Do we have to bake it right this very moment? Oh, there's a save point now. Why is there a save point now? Why, oh why would they put a save point somewhere where there didn't used to be a save point? You come! The gift, lass, the tender flesh.
Out with it!
Come here to do just that, you wretch! Show it to me, show it to me! Your ardor, your longing for that wish of yours.
This is ridiculous!
I've already been to your grove, I've cleared your trial. What else is it you want from me? Your commitment, your commitment! Show it to me, lassie, your commitment! Oh, it's a minigame now. Well then, here we go. So much for the happy arcade game. What do I kick and what do I chop? I don't understand. Am I just supposed to kick everything? What if I... Okay, so I was supposed to chop that. Was that my hair? Was that my wheat? I guess that was my wheat. Please let me just use the item that I need. Wait, what? There. Guess I wasn't on the... Wait, you're not gonna let me skip? Why are you so weird about what I can and can't skip? I don't understand, game. You're so weird. At least this is a pretty short scene. Alright, so I think I know what I'm supposed to chop and what I'm supposed to kick now. It wasn't clearly obvious before. Nope. The timing for it is so narrow. Oh, this music though. Damn it. How many do I have to do? How many do I have to do? Okay, good. Oh, and there's a round 2. This music is not cool, man. Oh, damn it! Oh, I retained my health throughout the rounds. Oh boy. Just let me retry. Just let me retry immediately. Don't make me go through all this every time. Kind of archaic game design in that regard. Especially considering it's not super clear what I'm supposed to do on those minigames right away.
This is ridiculous.
Like, I'm okay with games saying, like, figure it out. We're not going to tell you straight up, but if they're going to do that, they have to let you, like, retry immediately. Like, minimize the downtime. There's no reason why they can't just have a retry option for this. Damn it! Focusing. 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 There's no difficulty levels for this game either, so like if you're just not a good gamer at this, you'd just be screwed. Go. Because the timing is like, you have to be like on top of it. It's like half a second you have to press the button when it shows up. Okay, is there another one? Prevail against the crow, achievement unlocked, the tender flesh. The tender flesh. Congratulations, we cooked some black wheat with our own hair. That crow, it's gone. It's got my hair in it. It'll do, I suppose. Best I get out of here. The sooner the better. Are we not gonna explain why it had to be that oven?
What?
When did I?
Is this?
It's that dream again. But I was in town just now. I forgot, is this one we saw the dream for Rosemarine before? Are we gonna see Leb's dream now? We've known her for a while. Yeah, keep showing that castle off in the distance that we see. Are we gonna go there at some point? You again.
Did you hear me? We'll be late for his banquet if you don't hurry.
Wait!
Banquet? What are you? Like the beginning, yeah, they're not blue at least. where the wild things are. Oh, you know what singer this reminds? This sounds like Millie a little bit. Of like the Goblin Slinger OP singer and things like that. Thursday. It's morning already? I don't feel like I got any sleep at all. Oh. It's best I go find Rosemarine. 12 fireflies. I don't know how many there are and how good that is. Let's try using the key one more time. Nope. Oh, this is the tapestry we saw before. Yeah, it's a lot less fucked up this time. Did I always look like this? Good question. I don't know if I examined it before. I don't think that unicorn was there before.
Flock.
I'm begging you, Flock. What's going on out there? Yeah, see, these grapes are purple.
Flock.
Oh, please stay put, Flock.
For goodness
What's
sake.
gotten into him? Elise,
sorry.
he's throwing a temper tantrum is all. I didn't know goats could do such a thing. Could goats do such a thing, Ninja? I had my hands full of breakfast. I couldn't give him much attention. It's what you get for spoiling him so much, that's what. I know, but I can't resist his sweet little hops.
For goodness sake.
Truly. Are you feeling better today, Elise? You still haven't told me about what happened. I can't tell her the full extent of it. Why can't you? She's the only one that's like fully in with you on this. Not about what I saw in the woods or about her.
I'm sorry,
Huh?
Are you
You were telling me about the woods. She wasn't actually saying anything. Ethel got lost in the woods, that's all. I went in there to rescue him, I suppose. You're not telling me the whole truth, are you?
Elise. You know,
There's someone in those woods, Rosemarine. I don't know who they are or what they want from me, but I felt their presence there since Monday. Someone in the woodland, you say? I'm certain they hurt Ethel, or lured him in even. Have you seen that old hag again, Elise? The one who told you about him and the testaments? I haven't seen that old hag since then, but that Rosemarine I met in the woods. I don't know what to make of any of this, do I?
I'm sorry,
Come, Rosemarine. We should move along. Oh, it's best you go ahead without me, Elise. I think I'd best find Flock. I'll be right there with you. All right. Alrighty. At Keeper Village. Let us... Oh, we still have... that. Wheat Testament. Wait, so... Huh? I thought we used that wheat to cook the tender flesh. Is that... Did it glitch out because we had it in my... Because we had it in my basket during that? Not sure. Okay. Okay, we're gonna save here. I want to try something because I still haven't tried going to the woods during the daytime. I want to try doing that really quick. Oh, this cutscene though. His gift does suit you rather well, lass. Those shoes, they'll guide you to him.
What in the Lord's...
Who are you? You know who I am, Elise. You're with him. Just like that crow. Yeah, it's a golden snake this time. Quite smart, aren't you?
You know...
This is another of his trials, I take it? Why, yes. You're truly so delightful, lass. Fortune, that's what you're after, is it? You come to taunt me, I'm assuming? I've come to welcome you into my very own garden, Elise. You alone, lass. I won't let that wretched thing into my grove unlike Mirren, that fool. The testament you seek rests deep within my depths, Elise. Am I to meet you there, then? My, how willful you are!
Out with it!
You're trying my patience, that's what. We both know what I'm after, Serpent, so get it over with and... Kali Ma? Did we just get Kali Mod? Did we just get Kali Mod? Oh, we just got Nick. You're now the bearer of my hex, lassie, fated to meet me in my realm. Show me your resolve, your burning desire for more. Be good, behave, Elise, and I'll welcome you with open arms. You sickening wretch! I'll be waiting you by the gates of my bedewed forest of berries, Elise. To hell with you! Oh, that stings. It's best I don't alarm Rosemarine. I have to prepare myself for tonight. I must see this through. Alright, well. So is he in the castle? Oh wait, this is the first time we... Oh no, wait, this is the windmill. That's right, never mind. So what happens if I try to go to the woods right now? Nope, okay. She just won't go in unless it's nighttime. I would personally be interested in seeing what the woods look like during the day. If they're always a creepy hellscape or not. I'm gonna save really quickly. I'm gonna check the bakery area really quickly. If there's any fish motif that I might be missing. Nope, I sure don't see any fish motif. Yep, okay. We will call it there then. Continuing our one day a night pattern here. So this is day 5. So at this rate we'll be done in 3 more streams maybe? If that's how it's working? Because we need to, the next thing is the sweetest nectar, and I think what was it? Yeah, the good company, that's just going to come from maxing out one of the girls, I'm pretty sure. In this case, Lavukin. I'm not sure if there'll be like a whole sequence dedicated to that. Yeah, well, then we'll be in the final act there. See what happens with the endings. Alright. That's a wrap then, Cat. Cat! Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You're not allowed to sleep. You're not allowed to sleep right now because then you're not going to sleep when I'm sleeping. Yeah, that's right. Wake up. Wake up. Stretch. Stretch. You can tell when I'm talking to her. Oh no, she's just repositioning. And then back down she goes. Bitch. Asshole. Oh, double pike. Okay, I forgive you. If you're going to sleep in double pike position, I forgive you. Alrighty. That'll be it for the night. Hope you all have a good weekend coming up. Only one more full work week left of for the US until we have our Thanksgiving, and then we have lots of breaks off, fortunately. Thanks for coming by, as always. I'm going to see if I can upload all of these VODs onto my YouTube channel this weekend as well. Get those going, see if we can get any views. Till then, thanks for coming by. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening. Till next time, shall. Oh yeah, it seems like the stream didn't have any problems, so we should be okay with keeping this resolution now. Yay! Alright, bye.